Having a barbecue in a place like this will bother the neighbor. Enough is enough, alright? What? Do you have a problem with us?
Since when did you run this joint?
Huh? My name is Keiichi Sato. I'm really struggling with a neighborhood issue right now. Wow, they didn't follow the garbage rules again today. They're supposed to put out burnable trash by 8 a.m. But they did it the night before, so now the crows are all over it. The ones not following the garbage rules are my neighbors, Yuji Saito and Marin Sasaki. On top of that... Oh, Marin, that's awesome!
Yuji, you are laughing way too much. There are other funny videos too, you know.
Man, every single day. They never shut up. I'm reaching my limit. Hello, who's there? Oh, what a surprise, our neighbor Keiichi. Sorry, but you guys are a bit too loud. Can you guys keep it down a little? It's past midnight and I need to sleep. Hey, what? They just slammed the door in my face. I've talked to them, but they still won't listen. What should I do? Little did Keiichi know, his neighbors were about to stir up even more trouble. Is it just me, or is it kind of quiet around here today? Wait, what? Smoke coming from the balcony? Is it a fire? Hey, Yuji, what are you doing? We're just having a cookout, isn't it obvious?
Yuji! That was mine! I was getting ready to eat it.
Oh, my bad, my bad. Do you realize that having a barbecue here might annoy the neighbors? Enough is enough, alright? What? You know who you're talking to? I don't care who you are. I'm not standing by while you cause trouble. You know it's against the apartment rules to barbecue on the balcony, right? Hello, we were informed by a neighbor that there might be a fire. Is this where the smoke is coming from? Oh, firefighters. No fire, just my neighbor having a barbecue on their balcony. I see. Oh crap, firefighters? Really?
Hold on, isn't this bad?
Having a barbecue like this and generating so much smoke in a residential area can be a bother to the neighbors. In fact, someone called the fire department thinking there was a fire. I've said this a bunch of times now. Think about your neighbors and everyone else here. You're not the only one living here. Oh, well, I guess if the fire department's here, maybe I did take it a little bit too far.
Yeah, let's clean this up, shall we?
Please make sure this never happens again in the future. Sorry. And so, Yuji and Marin started cleaning up as if nothing even happened. I figured that with the fire department coming out and all, they'd maybe reconsider their action. For the next few days after that, Yuji and Marin were being weirdly standoffish. It feels like even the usual sounds of my daily life are annoying them now, and I keep hearing banging against the wall. And then, a few days later... Hello?
Oh, it's Keiichi.
We've been hearing a lot of noise coming from your place, and it's really annoying. Can't you keep it down? I don't make any loud noises here. Just the usual everyday sounds, you know? If anything, it sure sounds like you guys are being incredibly loud and keeping everyone up with your late night talking. I'm sure it's driving the neighbors crazy.
Huh? Are you saying it's our fault?
I'm pretty sure you're just overreacting. You're just pretending to be upset. It's not like you'd actually do anything about it, like taking legal action. No, it's not like that.
Oh, Yuji. I thought I saw someone I know. Since when did you become so arrogant?
Manager, why are you here?
This person you're involved with is my brother.
What?
What are you doing bothering my dear brother like this?
I'm so sorry. Ugh, Kaede, I'm sorry you had to come all this way and see this mess.
It's okay. I've heard everything. But I never expected an employee from my company to cause you trouble. They are the annoying neighbors you were talking about before, right?
Yes.
I brought Yui, my classmate, because I think you should consider legal action against them. Yui is a lawyer. She agreed to help you with legal advice. Hey, Keiichi! Long time no see!
Long time no see, Yui. I appreciate you coming out here. Wait, she's a lawyer? Considering the trouble they've caused me so far, I've been wanting to take action myself.
I'm all about sorting out neighborhood disputes. So, how can I help you?
I'm so sorry.
Hey, Yuji, what's up with you losing steam since these women showed up? That's so lame.
It's okay, Marin. At the end of the day, all Keiichi can do is rely on his sister for help. What? I'm a sales rep at Tokide Bento, which is a pretty big deal. I'm not just some nobody at a food processing plant like you. Are you trying to say your job is better than mine? Well, yeah, of course. Both of us work for big companies after all.
It'd be pretty awkward if someone like you is doing better than us.
Yuji and Marin wrapped up their talk and left with big smiles on their faces. A few days later, I was gearing up for a negotiation with a new client when I got wind that it was a negotiation with Tokide Bento, and I wasn't feeling great about it. And who shows up? Yuji. Well, isn't this a surprise, meeting you in a business situation? It's a bit troubling that you're in charge of the business talk. Don't worry. I've dealt with a lot of major clients, and I think they see me as reliable. Oh, really? Well then, shall we get started? Our company wants to team up with a business to create new product for our delivered meal sets. The orders will be large for corporate clients, making this a significant contract for a food company. I see, that sounds very appealing. However, I need confirmation that the product development will satisfy our quality and price requirements. Huh? To meet your requirements, we will need to address even the challenging requests, correct? If our cost estimate turns out to be higher than expected and exceeds your company's budget, does this mean we are still required to accept your requests? In that case, I'd like your company to find a way to adjust and keep the costs under control. What? That's quite a tough condition. That's our company policy, so it's non-negotiable. It's not just the company's policy, it's more like Marin's own thing. To win Marin's favor, I really need to make this contract work somehow. Is that so? Understood. So, this contract will be too challenging for our company, so we'll have to pass on it this time. What? This is such a great opportunity for you, though. We appreciate the opportunity you've given us, though it seems there could be some burden involved. Could you please reconsider the details and make another proposal? Are you really the right person to be making a decision about this contract? We don't take on projects where we don't think we'll make a profit. Ugh, I see. Honestly, the way you're acting and the contract details make it seem like you think we're beneath you. Even though we're neighbors and know each other, it's still important to keep work and personal life separate. Are you saying that my attitude is bad? Honestly, the attitude you're bringing isn't really the best for negotiating with a client on equal footing. Whatever. How should I explain this to Marin? Yuji sighed heavily and walked away with his shoulder slump. The document that Yuji left behind, I feel like there's something wrong with the data. There's an imbalance in the nutrition information. They're really particular about where it comes from, but can they actually make back their money on sales with such low cost agreements? Hey, Kaede? Today, Yuji from your company's sales department came to visit my company. He wasn't as rude as last time, but there's something I'd like you to look into. A few days later. So why have Marin and I been called here? Looks like the manager, Keiichi, and even your lawyer friend are here.
Are you for real? You see all these people, and you still don't know what's up?
If you're talking about the noise complaints, we're definitely being more mindful of it now. We don't talk about stuff that isn't work-related here. I'd like to chat about the data in the papers you dropped off with us the other day.
I'm gonna be listening in since they asked for my help with this.
Whoa. I asked my sister about the data in these docs, and we found out the original info was messed with. Actually, the nutritional values aren't this high. I've heard the real numbers are pretty standard. With how much focus there is on using top-notch ingredients, it's hard to see how they can offer such low prices. Can you please explain what's going on? How did you find out about this?
I was shocked when I heard about it from Keiichi. You altered the data yourself and provided false information to your client, didn't you?
If we had gone ahead with the contract, we'd have ended up showing our customers the wrong data too. Look, if we got it for that much, we'd hardly make any money. We definitely would have noticed that before putting it on sale.
Yuji, why did you do such a thing?
I figured if I could grab the contract, it'd help my sales. And maybe earn me some praise from you.
Huh? Is that really why?
Whatever the reason, it's never okay to provide false information to a client. If we can purchase high nutrient products at a low cost, it would indeed be attractive to consumers. So I'm guessing some business partners were up for negotiating based on this data, right? I think there were about 3, as I thought.
Yuji, what you did here is fraud, plain and simple. I will contact the clients you have contracts with and ask them to join in filing a lawsuit against you.
What? Isn't suing me a bit too extreme? Can't we resolve this another way?
No, lying to obtain contracts is not acceptable. We will resolve this matter before it causes any damage. The company will indeed take responsibility. But should there be any losses, we will also hold you personally accountable. Your position in the company might also be at risk.
No!
I'm in shock. I can't believe I was with such a terrible person. The only thing you've done at this company is cause harm.
I was only trying to meet your expectations, Marin.
Seriously? You committed fraud. None of this matters if you're getting sued.
Marin, it seems that you're also not in a position to judge others.
Huh? What do you mean by that? I'm in the accounting department of Tokide Bento, which is a major company. And my dad thinks I'm doing a great job, so...
It appears there may be some concerning misconduct occurring in the accounting department.
A thorough investigation has already been done. What? Here's the proof that you've been stealing company money. What? Where'd you get that evidence from? Someone in our accounting team saw some sketchy financial transaction. It looks like there's been quite a bit of money pulled from the company's accounts repeatedly. Since the money taken out was close to our normal expenses, it didn't really catch anyone's eye. I mean, yes, it was difficult to notice at first. I'm not sure if it's because you've been a bit lax with those small withdrawals lately, but it seems like you're taking out bigger amounts more often now. No wonder someone noticed. You have appropriated over several $1 million. That's quite bold of you. Seriously? I thought I was being careful enough not to get caught.
Wait, Marin, you were doing something like that?
Stealing from the company is a serious crime. We must ensure that you are accountable for your actions, Marin.
You should probably be ready to lose your job at this company, just like Yuji. This has been reported to the president through my sister, so there's no escaping it.
No!
Afterwards, Yuji and Marin were dismissed from the company, and are now reportedly being questioned by the police. After Yui sued the company, Yuji and Marin were responsible for covering the damages. However, it is challenging for them to do so, given their current lack of employment. I heard they're slowly paying back the company while doing manual labor. But it seems like there's no end in sight. They couldn't afford the rent for their apartment anymore, so they had to move out. On the bright side, I finally get to kick back and enjoy some peace and quiet at home. Thank you so much for all your help this time.
Not at all! I'm glad I could help out.
If it's alright, I'd like to express my gratitude somehow.
Well then, if you don't mind, would you like to go to dinner with me?
Sure, I'd be happy to go out for a meal together. So, the moral of the story? We shouldn't be selfish and make things harder for other people. I want to keep thinking about others and being considerate. Thank you for watching until the end.
Please subscribe